Hi, this is Ken Lau. In this video, I will share with you what is subtotal. So before that, I will just insert by selecting a few rows of that here, and I Control Shift plus sign to insert several rows above. Now, this is the data about position, right? So there is a department, there are position. So we want to analyze by position and department. And what is the total sales for the total salary, total salary. Okay, you can say total salary, right? Depends on this, right? So this most likely is a total salary paid for this, right? So the value here does not say, right? So let's just say, what's the total salary pay to this? So we can just enter a sum function and highlight this thing here and enter and double click, and you get it. That is the total salary. So the title here should be the total salary last 3 months, or maybe I can say that it's from January to March, okay, for a particular year. So that makes more sense, right? So now I want to reduce this price times, right? So let's just put some random number between equal rent between 1,000 to 3,000, okay, and enter. So I have this number here, and I just paste it as a fixed number, and then here remain the same, right? Okay, every day remain the same. Okay, let's just take there, right? And then here we change a bit, change to 1,300, and this one change to 1,500 after 3 months, and this one change to 1,700, 2,000, this one 2,000. So things like that, yeah. So supervisor, you have something better. Okay, so remains maybe no. So you can see there's a increased salary, right? So there is increase. This one also yes, and yes. So yeah, so it's a management decision whether you want to increase the salary. So here you can just remove it also, okay, right? So maybe you want to decide whether you want to increase this set here, right? So the management decide here. Now the thing is that we want to learn is about subtotal. What is subtotal? Let's just do a sum first, yeah. Just to do a sum of all this value. So we can just do a sum, and we highlight this list here and enter. We got 40,000. Now then I have a subtotal, and subtotal for the 9 is you can see this 9 is a sum, and then I highlight here, and then I have another subtotal, and this one is on 9. If you scroll down here, you can see this is still a sum. It's still a sum, yeah. And highlight this here and enter. Oh yeah. So then you ask me, right? Subtotal 9, and this is also subtotal 9. So what's the difference, right? The difference is in that the subtotal for 109 is that it does not include rows that is manually hide. See, it changed. It does not include row that is hide manually. Okay, so now I unhide it. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the sum and subtotal. So why do you use sum and why not subtotal? Why subtotal and not why sum, right? It's because now we press Ctrl Shift L to, let me just undo it. I should highlight this list here, or maybe I just insert one more row. Okay, Ctrl Shift L, will it works? Yeah, okay. So Ctrl Shift L will insert a filter. Now let's say I want to know only the subtotal for a particular department. So let's just choose the bakery department, and look at that. The subtotal will now take effect because the subtotal is basically only sum those visible rows in the filter. Okay, and that is the difference between sum and subtotal. Subtotal is the numbers at 9 and 109. Okay, so let's do a recap. A subtotal returns a subtotal in the list, and it has several functions. And today we just look at one thing called the 9 here. So the rest will be actually similar, very similar. Okay, the 9 and 109. So it's both sum function. The only difference that 9 include hidden value, those that manually hide, and 109 will not. Okay, but if you apply a filter, then both of them will just include all the even the hidden rows that manually hide, right? Also, so I have another note that has more details. This is what it says here. Subtotal 109 is there. Which one, if you use the 1 to 11, which is your 1 to 11, right? Then you need to you include the values that hidden. Now 101 and 101 in those value which is row that you just see that I hide the rows, right? Now if a subtotal is applied to the filter, then no matter they will ignore any row that is not included in the result. Okay, they just ignore it. Okay, no matter what, which row you use. Okay, thank you very much. I hope that you learn the difference between the 9 and 109. Thank you. God bless you.